program is a work of fiction. All names, characters, and events are entirely fictitious. Any resemblance to actual persons, living or dead, or real events is purely coincidental. Neon Pulse is intended for entertainment purposes only. Thank you, and enjoy the show.
Good evening, Neon Nexus. How are you doing? Hello, hello. It's good to see you all out there. Welcome to Neon Pulse 101 FM.
Neon Pulse 101 FM.
So, I'm your host, Chris Cross, coming at you live once again from Neon Pulse 101 FM. Now, I know that last week was rough. Real rough. You know, with the mayor and all that fun stuff. But you know how it is in this city. 1 minute it's doom and gloom, and the next we've got some rays of light piercing through those storm clouds. So before we dive back into the mess with Mayor Saibe, and believe me, we'll be getting into it later because we've got a call coming in from the man himself. From what I understand, there's a breaking news bulletin that we need to play. So, let's go ahead and play that right now. Sonos, do you have that?
Citizens of Neon Nexus, last night, my office was subjected to an unprecedented and invasive raid by the NNXPD's elite watchdogs. This action, though legal, came without any concrete evidence or merit. I have always upheld transparency and the safety of our people. But in a city as complex as ours, I suppose one cannot always avoid the shadow of suspicion. Let me be clear. Nothing was found. There were no faulty cybernetics, no illegal operations, and no truth to these wild accusations. The watchdogs, after their thorough investigation, came to the only logical conclusion. I'm innocent. Their dedication to justice and fairness has always impressed me, and their professionalism is beyond reproach. It's good to know that Neon Nexus can rely on such competent law enforcement, isn't it? I stand here, grateful that the matter is settled, and ready to continue the work that matters, protecting this city and ensuring all our citizens have access to the enhancements they need to thrive. We will not be swayed by baseless rumors, nor will we allow the whispers of corruption to distract us from our goals. The people deserve a leader they can trust, and I assure you, I have nothing to hide. Together we will move forward as we always have. Stronger, better, enhanced.
I really hate that man. But we'll be talking to him later. He's going to be giving us a call. But for now, why don't we talk about some of the good stuff going on in our buzzing, beautiful city, huh? First off, if you haven't checked it out yet, the Lumina Festival is lighting up District 7 this week. Neon art installations from some of the city's most brilliant minds are on display. Everywhere you look, it's a feast for the eyes. Hollow dancers, light shows, live music from both synthwave legends and some up-and-coming underground acts. The whole district is glowing, people. It's like the city's heartbeat is pulsing through the streets. It's the perfect way to shake off the dark vibes and let loose. And hey, if you're into food, because you know I am, District 12 has got this new pop-up street food rave going on. Imagine this. You're grooving on to some sick beats, neon lights flashing everywhere, and suddenly a drone drops you a hot plate of the best fusion tacos you've ever fucking tasted. It's wild. It's crazy. Perfect for the foodies who love to party. And I might just head down there myself after tonight's show. Oh, and let's not forget about the news from the Glow Circuit, Neon Nexus's underground racing scene. Last night, the reigning champ, Blaze Renzo, just got dethroned by a newcomer. Newcomer? You need to learn how to spell these things, Sonos. Newcomer. Someone only known as Silverline. People are saying it was the most electrifying race of the year, with holographic billboards lighting up the sky as Silverline took the final stretch at breakneck speed. If you missed it, Well, you're not alone, but the vids are already going viral. It's got the whole city buzzing. What can I say? Sometimes we need a reminder that this city runs on adrenaline and a whole lot of neon. You know how it is. But hey, you didn't think I'd forget about the other big news tonight, huh? Hmm? The other big news? If you missed it at the top of the hour, 7 minutes ago, if you missed it, we will be hearing from Mayor Saibe himself tonight. That has been confirmed. We will be hearing from Mr. Saibe himself. But for now, why don't we listen to some music? Only on Neon Pulse 101 FM.
Neon Pulse 101 FM. Neon Pulse 101 FM.
Looking to unlock your true potential? Biotech Cyberworks, proudly funded by the forward-thinking Cybe Corp back in 2147, is leading the way in human augmentation. Whether you're looking to sharpen your senses, strengthen your body, or enhance your mind, Biotech offers seamless cybernetic integration that takes you beyond the limits of flesh. Our proprietary systems merge cutting-edge AI with bioengineering to give you precision and power like never before. From neural upgrades to full-body enhancements, we don't just push boundaries, we erase them. Here at Biotech Cyberworks, we believe the future is more than just human. It's perfect. And perfection? It's within your grasp.
Once you step into the future, there's no turning back.
So why wait? Biotech Cyberworks. where evolution meets innovation.
Attention coffee connoisseurs and caffeine seekers. Savor the future of flavor at BitBrew Coffee Roasters, where innovation meets your daily grind. Immerse yourself in a symphony of artisanal blends, handcrafted by our robotic baristas. From cyber cappuccinos to virtual lattes, we brew your perfect cup with a touch of tech magic. Experience taste as you've never known it before, a harmonious fusion of tradition and technology. Join us at BitBrew, where each sip takes you on a journey through the virtual coffeeverse.
BitBrew Coffee Roasters, where beans meet bits and your mornings are redefined. Visit us today at bitbrewroasters.com and awaken your senses in every pixelated pour.
Welcome back, Neon Nexus. Now, let's be real for a moment. I know a lot of you are thinking the same thing as I am. Cybe getting away with last week's raid feels like a bad joke. But you know what? I'm curious. Maybe he'll have something to say that we haven't heard before. Maybe he's got a defense lined up. Or maybe, just maybe, he's going to try to smooth this whole thing over like he always does. Honestly, who knows? But hey, this is Neon Nexus. Anything can happen. So stick around, because when that all comes in, you better believe I'll be asking the tough questions. Last week was heavy. We've seen corruption up close, and we've felt the weight of it. But don't forget that this city, our city, is still alive. It's still full of life, color, and energy that you won't find anywhere else. From the lights of the Lumina Festival to the rush of the Glow Circuit, this has a rhythm that keeps on beating, even when things get dark. I know we're all reeling from the Mayor Cybe news, but don't lose hope. Remember, we're a city that thrives on the unexpected, and right now anything could happen. And maybe we'll get the answers we're looking for. Maybe we'll see change. Or whatever happens, we're going to face it together. What do you think about the mayor's corruption? I want to hear you. I can see that you're in here. Always listening, and I always appreciate that. What do you think about Mayor Cybe's bullshit? Do you think he's justified in what he does? Or do you think that it's time for him to go? You think he's a bitch. I agree. But while we wait for that oh-so-important call from Mayor Cybe, and while I hear from what you're all saying, like his mama's a bitch and his Grammy's a bitch too, I agree. Let's take a moment to talk about the music scene. You know how the city loves to party, and let me tell you, the next few nights are going to be packed with some serious shows you absolutely cannot miss. Okay? You need to know about these things. You got to hear about them. Otherwise, you'll never know that they exist, huh? So, what do we have going on? A lot of things going on. First up, Synthwave Showdown is happening tomorrow night at Circuit Haven, one of the hottest underground venues in District 9. We got some heavy hitters lined up for this one: Retro Rays, Neon Shadows, and Chrome Echo. These bands are known for turning classic synthwave sounds into mind-melting, bass-pounding, futuristic anthem. Expect pulsating lights, mesmerizing holograms, and beats that'll make you feel like you're flying through cyberspace. If you haven't experienced Synthwave Showdown before, let me tell you, it is an absolute trip. Think laser grids, synchronized holographic dancers, and a crowd drenched in neon. It's going to be a sensory overload in the best way possible. Tickets are almost sold out, but if you know the right decker, you might still get in. Next, mark your calendars, because this weekend it's all about the Neon Groove Festival, the biggest multi-genre music festival in the city. It's taking over Harmony Park in District 14, and let me tell you, it's going to be legendary. We got 3 days of non-stop music from the best acts in Neon Nexus. Headlining this year is none other than the Midnight himself, the kings of nostalgic sim-pop, who've been lighting up the airwaves with their latest single, Heart Worth Breaking. That's not all. We've also got some heavy hitters like Gunship and Lee Brock hitting the stage. And don't sleep on the underground acts. Names like Scandroid, Mega Drive, and quite a few more are sure to set the city ablaze with dark and gritty synth beats. They're even bringing in some of the city's top DJs for an all-night rave in the Radium Dome, the wildest spot in Nexus for those who like their beats hard and fast. And if you're lucky, you might just catch an impromptu jam session from some of the Nexus biggest names. It's been known to happen in Neon Groove. But when we come back, we'll talk some more music, and we'll finally hear from the mayor himself. Only on Neon Pulse 101 FM.
Neon Pulse 101 FM. Neon Pulse 101 FM.
All right, citizens of Neon Nexus, welcome back to Neon Pulse 101 FM, where we cut through the static and get to the truth. Today's a special treat, folks. After last night's little incident, it seems Mayor Saibe himself decided to give us a ring. Guess my invite finally made it to the right desk, huh? Mayor, how are we today?
Chris, it's a pleasure. I thought I'd take the opportunity to address your listeners directly, since it appears rumors and innuendo have taken hold of certain corners of our beloved city.
Rumors, huh? You mean like those about faulty cybernetics flowing out of your office faster than rain down a drain pipe? No, wait, that's more than a rumor, Mayor. That's what led to the raid, no?
Let me correct you there, Chris. There was no faulty equipment, no illegal operations, and no charges. The watchdogs conducted their investigation and they found nothing. I think a man as informed as yourself would understand the difference between wild speculation and the actual outcome.
Just so we're clear, you're saying those top-of-the-line watchdogs, the NNXPD's elite force, dug deep into your dealings and came up empty-handed. Totally clean, huh? Not even a speck of dust on your shiny reputation.
Exactly. I'm glad you understand that. Their investigation was thorough. I trust the watchdogs, don't you?
Oh, sure, Mayor. I trust them as much as I trust a politician who's got a sudden fascination with law enforcement just when they come knocking at his door. Some folks might think, hey, this is just hypothetical. Maybe a few extra credits found their way into the right pockets. You know, to ensure the watchdogs saw things your way.
That's quite the imagination you have, Chris. But let me be clear. I've never, and would never, engage in anything that remotely resembles bribery. It's a dangerous game to make baseless accusations like that, especially when the facts speak for themselves.
Facts, huh? Interesting word. But, speaking of, your rapid rise in the cybernetics industry has left people wondering, how exactly do you manage to stay ahead of all those tech giants while running the city? You must be quite the multitasker.
I manage because I care about this city. My success is built on hard work, not on cheap tricks or dirty deals. I have nothing to hide, no matter what you or your audience may insinuate.
Oh, believe me, I wouldn't dream of insinuating anything, Mayor. I'm just asking questions. Like, how do we ensure the cybernetics you're pushing are up to snuff? Especially when there's still buzz on the streets about some malfunctions?
Our products undergo rigorous testing, far more than any others on the market. It's easy for people to spread lies when they have nothing else to attack. But the facts, as always, will stand. I came on this show to make that clear.
Clear as glass, Mayor. I'm sure the people of Neon Nexus are feeling really assured right now. Last question. What do you say to those folks who still think you've got the watchdogs in your back pocket?
I say they're wrong, plain and simple. I respect the rule of law, and I'll continue to serve this city to the best of my ability, no matter what conspiracy theories you or others try to spread. This conversation is over, Chris. Good night.
Well, there you have it, folks. The mayor himself, standing tall, or standing in the shadows, depending on who you ask. This is Chris Cross from Neon Pulse, reminding you, nothing's ever as clean as it looks in Neon Nexus. Stay tuned. We'll be right back after this break.
Welcome to Apex Motors, the only car lot in Neon Nexus where luxury isn't just an option, it's the only option. Are you tired of blending in with the neon-stained masses? Want to turn heads and break necks as you glide through the underbelly of the city in style? Here at Apex Motors, we don't sell cars, we curate experiences. Each vehicle is crafted with precision, powered by quantum engines and dripping with so much class, you'll need a second bank account just to park it. Why settle for a car when you could have a status symbol? After all, here in Neon Nexus, if you're not flaunting it, you're just fading into the HoloLens. Apex Motors, because why be part of the future when you can own it?
Craving a taste that transcends the virtual realm? Dive into a world of electrifying flavors and neon noodle delivery. your gateway to gastronomic delights in a neon-soaked universe. From Setsuki code-infused ramen to glitchy udon creations, our menu is a symphony of taste and tech. Experience noodles that come to life with a burst of holographic colors and flavors that'll leave your taste buds dancing. Escape the mundane and indulge in a pixel-perfect dining experience that'll thrilling as it is delicious. Upgrade your culinary journey today with Neon Noodle Delivery. Neon Noodle Delivery, where every bite is a bite of bliss. Order now at neonnoodle.cyb and infuse your taste journey with a dash of neon excitement.
Neon Pulse 101 FM.
Man, that phone call went so well, didn't it? I fucking hate that man. Luckily, he doesn't know where I'm at. All he can do is line up calls. But he knows that I know how to get to him. That's why he ended the call as quicker than he did, because he knows that the longer he stays on the line with me, the more info I can get out of him. For lack of a better word, he sure does like to yap, doesn't he? What were we doing before the break? Ah, right. All the music that's going on right now. You'll find his house, listener. You let me know if you find that information. So, for the Neon Pulse 101 FM listeners only, we've got an exclusive event just for you. So don't tell anybody, okay? It's just for us. That's right. Our very own party at the Nexus Club this Friday night. We're calling it the Pulse Wave Party. Huh? Catchy. It's going to be a celebration of all things cyberpunk. We've got some killer DJs lined up for the night. I'll be spinning tracks from artists like Magic Sword, Wave Shaper, and Power Glove. So you know the energy's going to be off the charts. I mean, what else do you expect from me? You know? Wow, listener, you found his address already. 1 Circuit Lane. That's insane. I need you on my team. Don't reach out to me. We'll reach out to you. You should expect surprise guest appearances, giveaways, and, of course, drinks on the house for the first 100. 100, not 101, not 102. 100 people who show up wearing glow-in-the-dark gear. So if you're in the mood to dance your worries away and vibe with the best crowd in the city, make sure you don't miss out. We'll be pulsing neon until the sun rises. So there you have it. That is all the music events lined up for this coming weekend. Are you excited? I am. I think it's going to be a fun time. I think it's going to create a new, refreshing view in our world. We need some music in our lives, you know? And we need to be there for each other. Because Mayor Saibe is not going anywhere soon. I mean, hell, we haven't had anybody run against him in the past 15 years. And it's interesting. It seems every time someone talks about running against Mr. Saibe, we don't hear from him after a while. Stuff like that makes you think, doesn't it? Where did they go? They're just gone. 1 minute they're saying, we don't like Mayor Saibe's corruption and we're here to fight it. And they just disappear. Not saying that that's some shady business going on, but it sure doesn't seem normal, does it? I don't know what to think about it. Listeners, what do you think about it? I want to hear from you. It's boo-boo. I agree. What's up, Sonos? Wait. What is this that you just sent me? You gotta be fucking kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. This is real. Have you backed up the sources? Oh boy. Oh man. Okay. Neon Nexus, buckle up, because we've got some serious breaking news. I just received live reports that Mayor Saibe is currently, no joke, tearing his office apart. According to sources within the Spire, Saibe, who was supposed to be preparing for his public statement, again after tonight's call, has gone completely off the rails. He's reportedly smashing everything in sight, desks, screens, even throwing out some expensive-looking hollow art. Could have, I don't know, could have just donated that. Prove that he's not such a bad guy, right? But what set him off? Was it me? Was it little old me down here in my underground bunker? In Neon Nexus? In a district? Certain district? Could it be because you also leaked his address? Yes, listener, it could have been that. What set him off? We're not entirely sure yet, but the word is his usual cool composure cracked after our phone call. It seems like the pressure is finally catching up to our infamous mayor. And get this, the watchdogs, they're not stopping him. They're just standing there watching him lose it. Oh, man. Oh, I love it. I love when a plan comes together, don't you? From what we understand, it's utter chaos in there right now. The Spire's halls are echoing with the sound of shattering glass and metal. His aides have fled, and the corpo executives who are with him, well, they apparently bolted the second things started getting out of hand. And let me tell you, folks, it's not every day that we see Saibe in full meltdown mode. Some are calling this the beginning of the end for Saibe's reign. If his backers are abandoning him, and he's falling apart this badly in private, it could mean the cracks in his empire are finally starting to show. You know what this calls for, friends? This calls for some music. Neon Pulse 101 FM.
Neon Pulse 101 FM.
booze and a crew, welcome to the queue.
Neon Pulse 101 FM.
No new booze in the crew. Welcome to the queue. That song is fucking sick. I like that one. That's a good one. That was One True God, Not the Father. Only on Neon Pulse 101 FM. Now, here's the thing, Neon Nexus. We've always known that Cybe's grip on power was tighter than a synthwave beat drop, but even the strongest hold can start to unravel. This isn't just a mayor freakout. This is a sign that something bigger is brewing beneath the surface. Maybe he's losing control. Maybe the corpo elites are getting tired of him. Or maybe, just maybe, he's starting to realize that no amount of creds can patch up the damage he's done. One thing's for sure, whatever happens next is going to send shock waves through the city. Keep your ears tuned in, because we're not done yet. We're hearing there's more to come as this situation unfolds in real time. So what's next for Mayor Cybe? Is this the breaking point? Is he on the verge of losing his precious empire? Or will he somehow claw his way back to the top like he always does? You know Neon Nexus is watching. The watchdogs might be standing idly by now, but the whole city has its eyes on the spire. This meltdown could be the beginning of his fall, or just another chapter in his twisted legacy. Mayor, I want to talk to you directly, because I know that you're listening while you're going on your tirade. How does it feel? Are you panicked? Or are your shoddy cybernetics finally starting to malfunction? You know, like the ones that you keep sending out. The ones that sponsor this show. Interesting how that works, isn't it? Biotech? We know you own it. They said it in the commercial. And yet they pay us. Why is that, Mayor? It's like you may have a mole. But whatever happens, we'll be here, reporting it live as the pieces fall. I think this is going to be our night tonight. Listeners, I want to thank you for hanging out as always. Please go enjoy the music festivals. I'm really excited for them. And folks, this is Chris Cross giving you the raw truth as it happens. Stay close, Neon Nexus, because this story is far from over. It's far from over. Take care of yourselves out there. And remember, I'll see you next Wednesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, sharp. Maybe we'll have some more info from the mayor. Here's to hoping that he will step down. But until that day comes, I'm your host. And you can't get rid of me that easily. Be good. See you next week.